What's up, guys? It's Stark. So as you can see, I finally got an intro. That is actually just my temporary intro because I've been busting my ass all last night and this morning to get my fucking stupid intro working, and to find out my computer can't handle it. So I have it finished and everything. I just needs to be rendered and put into an MP4 file. So I sent that over to my buddy to get that done. So hopefully I'll have it by tonight, maybe tomorrow. So this intro will be with me for maybe 1 to 2, at most 3 videos. So my buddy Isaiah is graduating today. I'm gonna go to that, hopefully get some footage and everything so you can see what he looks like, and just to have some outside footage instead of just me in my fucking room, because I feel like that would get really annoying and monotonous to watch. So if you're still watching though, thank you. I don't have very many subscribers, but for those of you who do watch my video, it means a lot, and I love you for it. So today I want to post 2 videos, a graduation video and just a little story. So I made videos about some of my friends, and today I thought about why not tell kind of a crazy story. So this one's about my friend Ethan, who I like to call Shit Dick. So me and Ethan met in middle school. I was in 8th grade, he was in 9th. Me and him sloughed a whole bunch, smoked a bunch of weed together and stuff like that. So we like are gloving friends and stuff like that. So it's mainly what me and him do together. But one time he ended up moving in with me for about 2 to 3 weeks, and that whole time was crazy. So I'm gonna tell you how that happened and why it was crazy. So Ethan was always getting into a lot of trouble. He would, was on probation. He was always getting on and off papers and stuff like that. So his mom was also pretty strict with him when it came to that, and he just didn't want to listen. So he got into a lot of trouble because of that. But one time in particular, him and his mom got in an argument or something like that, and she's like, I'm gonna call your probation officer. She's like, you know what, fucking do it, I'm out of here. So she called him and he left, and he ended up being registered as like a legal runaway or whatever, and he was under 18, so he could get taken away for it or get arrested for it or whatever. So he ends up walking about 5 miles to 10 miles to my house in Draper, and I had no idea. He didn't tell me or anything. And one morning I slept in. Apparently he was knocking on my door and like trying to get a hold of me, knocking on my windows, and I had no idea. So there's a park across the street from my house. So he went and stayed at that for. He just went there for a couple hours. And that morning I was like, I feel like going on a longboard ride. So I went out and rode my longboard and just like was cruising and everything. And I see this fucking tall ass motherfucker out by the park. It's like, that looks like Ethan. So I like rode over to him. He's like, oh, hey, Stark, what's up? I was like, what the fuck are you doing up here? He's like, I just want to see if you wanted to hang out. It's like, you came all the way up here to hang out. All right, whatever. So we go back to my house, hang out. He ends up spending the night, and then he tells me, like, yeah, I need a place to stay. I got kicked out and everything. Oh, my God. So that's what you're actually here for. So I said, fuck it. So I had a big house. It's just me and my mom. I could probably hide it from my mom. If I were to do it now, it'd be impossible. But back then I had a huge house, so alright, sure, I'll try to make this work. So I had this spot under my stairs that was like a little storage unit place, and it was chill. You get to duck and kind of get low to sit under there. But I, for some reason, liked being in there. So I ended up putting him in there. So what we did is we put a mattress in there, put carpets in there, we put my TV, speakers, everything in there, so it was pimped the fuck out. So we just stayed in there and bumped music and played Skate 3 and smoked weed for like 2 weeks. It was great. Mom never found out. Once or twice she came downstairs, and that's just where I was hanging out. And because I like moved around. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6-ish rooms. 2 of them weren't technically rooms, but they were big rooms that weren't being used, like living rooms and stuff. So I had my room, my old brother's room. I had 2 rooms downstairs, and then I had the under the stairs, and then I had like the main living room in the basement that I just like moved my setup around because it was just me and my mom, and she stayed in her room. So if I wanted to go sleep in a different place, I could. I moved my whole setup. I just had like a bed, a desk, and a TV and my Xbox. And that was like basically all my stuff that I carried to move around with me. So yeah, I moved under the stairs, and he came down there with me. Sometimes Mom would come down and check, and he just like hide under the blanket and stuff like that. So she didn't find out, but every week on a Tuesday I went to classic skating. I know it's nerdy. I was a little kid. I was like in my emo phase or whatever. So a bunch of my friends would go to classic skating every Tuesday because it was like $1 or something like that to get in. So we went there, and it was Tuesday, so I went there and fucking hung out. My mom dropped me off, and it was Ethan's bright idea to go upstairs. Okay, so again, this is kind of a sporadic story, but I had 3 bathrooms, or technically 4, but I had one on my top floor where me and my old brother's bedroom were, and the main floor, or the middle-ish floor, there was like a landing that my mom's bedroom was in. She had a bathroom. Then I had main floor that had a bathroom in the basement where we were staying had a bathroom. For some reason, Ethan didn't like to fucking go to the bathroom downstairs, so he went to the middle floor, the main floor, where my mom hung out, and took a shit there. And my mom came to drop me off, and somehow he waited too long to do it, so while he was in there, mom came home and saw that the bathroom was being used and the light was on and the door was locked and the fan was on, so she thought it was locked or someone broke in or whatever. So she started banging on the door, and a couple minutes go by and he just like opens and goes like, "Hi." She was like, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" And he explained. So he'd been caught, so my mom comes to pick me up from Classic. We were all hanging out at Arby's because that's where we'd go about like after 9, and we're all just hanging out, and my mom rolls up and I see Ethan in the passenger seat. Shit. So I take my sweet time to say my goodbyes and everything like that. I get in the back seat of the car, and mom's like, "You have some explaining to do." I was like, "Yeah, okay." So I explained it to her, and I even asked if he could still stay, and she said sure. She was cool with it, which surprised him to yell at me. So like, fuck yeah, now we don't have to hide it anymore. So he stayed for about another week, and then he ended up, this is where shit gets bad. So he ended up inviting these 2 girls over, and he's like, yeah, they have cigarettes and everything like that, so they should come hang out. And I was like, just because they have cigarettes doesn't mean like, it's okay for them to come hang out, like what the fuck. So anyway, they ended up coming over because like, oh, they have weed too. So I was like, fine, fuck it, let them come over. So they ended up coming over. Me and Ethan were just in the kitchen, eating some food, and they come in and everything, and smoked some cigarettes, and went downstairs, smoked a bunch of weed. Apparently the main reason he wanted these 2 girls to come over is because one of them had a car, they had weed, and he wanted to fuck one of them. So he ended up fucking one of them, and the other girl kind of just like hung out with me and stuff like that. And they ended up spending the night, and next morning, fucking one of the girls left, the one that like was the ride, ended up leaving, and this other girl that Ethan hooked up with stayed, and they fucked tons of times. It was really gross. And apparently she was a legal runaway as well. So apparently that one girl that was her ride told the other girl's parents where she was. So the legal runaway girl's parents came to my house, knocked on the door, was like, "Hey, I think your parents are here." It's like, "Oh, don't worry, they'll go away." Like, okay, so I listened to her because I was a dumbass, and they didn't go away. So they ended up calling the cops, and I had no idea she was a legal runaway. So I thought they might have just smelled the weed, which was weird because like we barely were smoking. We were in my basement, so it'd be really weird if they smelled the weed. So I was like, maybe they just smelled the weed. So I'm just gonna wait it out. So I was like, usually when cops come to houses for weed, they knock on the door once or twice, and then if they don't answer, they leave. So I didn't answer. About 20 minutes go by. I hear another knock. I go up there, I'll stealthily check. There's 2 more cops, and I see her parents down the street. Oh shit. They ain't going away. So about another 20 minutes go by, and there's like 8 cops surrounding my house. Everyone knocking on the door, everyone fucking just trying to get in and everything. So eventually I'm like, "Hey, you listen, you need to go. You're gonna fuck us all over. You need to fucking leave. They're here for you." So it's like, okay, fine, I'll leave. So she goes outside, and she goes, "Taylor, come here." I'm like, oh shit. So I end up going outside, and the cop's like, "You're being arrested for harboring a runaway." I was like, what? I didn't know she was a fucking runaway. What the hell? I ended up getting cuffed. I got read my rights and everything like that. Mom was home the whole time, but she was pretending to be asleep because she hates cops. So she comes down freaking out like, "Yeah, we didn't know. What the hell? And so they ended up not taking me away, but they took her away, and I ended up having the charge dropped eventually. But I go downstairs, and Ethan's down there like scared shitless and everything. I'm like, "You need to fucking leave. You you're a runaway. I just got charged with harboring a runaway. I could have, if they would have found out you were here. And the cops were even asking, is anyone here? Is anyone else here? Is anyone else here? I was like, no, it's just me. So they would have found him. That would have been really bad. So glad they didn't find him. So yeah, that was one of the crazy stories me and Ethan had, where I got charged with Harvard runaway. I got a drop, like I said, so that's good. So nothing's on my record about it. And if they would have found him, I probably would have gotten in big trouble. So yeah, there's that. So I'll probably have you guys meet him sometime as well. He's really tall. He kind of towers over me, so I'll have to be like vlogging with my camera right here, so you can barely see me, just see him. But he's a pretty cool dude. So I'll make a video with him in a little while. So like I said, I'm going to my buddy Isaiah's graduation in about 2 hours, so I can get some footage from that and show you guys Isaiah and everything. So again, the intro I have in the beginning of the video is not staying. It's just a temporary intro until my intro gets finished. So yeah, guys, I'll have a video hopefully in a couple hours for you guys to watch, and then I'll post this one as well. So like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit, and I'll see you later.